Nisha Integrated Solutions is a company that specializes in information, communications and technology. We're 100% women-owned. We're also 100% women-led, and we specialize in three particular areas, one being networks and telecommunications, the other emerging technologies, and the other being IT managed services. Industry 4.0 is a very big buzzword on the continent right now. Emerging technologies is very close to our hearts. We're very passionate about it. Things like robotics, process automation, machine learning, artificial intelligence, these are the hot topics and these are the areas that we specialize in. What inspired me to start Nisha Integrated Solutions is the need for women in business to have their own time schedules and their own timelines. Of course, I was naive enough to believe that that was going to be possible when you become an entrepreneur, because now I'm working 20 hours a day as opposed to the 10 that I was working previously. However, I still have the ability to plan my schedule according to my schedule, make time to visit my son and his school and attend his sports. And I really wanted to do something, and I really wanted to have my own brand, and I really wanted to make a difference to my continent. And when you're a corporate executive, it's difficult to do that in your own unique capability. I needed to do that as a person and leave a legacy behind me. Our biggest hurdle, as with every entrepreneur, is always about funding. It's about the ability to prove a new concept and to be able to derive funding. And we knew that up front, so we didn't really have any funding and we didn't really make an issue out of it. We already knew that at the beginning. So what we did was we decided to go to market aggressively to find new customers. And finding new customers means that we will be able to self-sustain ourselves in our business, and that's exactly what we did. In fact, having no funding as an entrepreneur taught us the real art of being an entrepreneur, and it's made us stronger and far more successful in what we've achieved. One piece of advice, which is probably the most critical, is that you need to be thick-skinned. You need to be able to take pain and punishment, because you will endure that without a doubt. And the last thing you need to do is run at the first sign of trouble, because then you'll be running after the first week. So the other thing that is very important is that you should really have great mentors, people who are smarter than you, who are stronger than you, and take their advice and input, because it's always such a value to have someone as a sounding board to be able to get to the next level. Well, winning the Women of the Future Awards from a personal perspective would mean that there's some sign of appreciation, and it would mean a lot to us as an emerging organization that has faced fires and furies along the way, that we are actually appreciated for our efforts, and we would be so grateful to be considered on that context. From a professional perspective, it would simply mean that we have a greater ability to network, a higher level of ability to be able to make a more meaningful contribution to our country, and to enable us to really significantly drive Industry 4.0 as a women in technology organization across the African continent.